What's up, though?
Coach Bowles says that when you run routes, you're like Wilt Chamberlain, just throw it up and you'll go get it. Is that what you tell him?
I mean, that's my mindset. Whenever the ball is in the air and I can make a play, I'm willing to do whatever to come down with the ball.
Describe that play and just how cool that is to get a one-on-one like that and have him drop it to you in the wicket there.
I mean, just being able to trust the play call, trust the quarterback, knowing that he's going to put the ball where it needs to be, and me just being able to go out there. We also walk through it, so being able to go over it, walk through it, and then go out there, execute on the field, knowing that we got a linebacker that's trying to press coverage, and then just being able to have the quarterback that trusted me that I can go up and make the play.
Is that an element that you could even develop more? Like we saw so much of your game last year, and you did catch a number of balls, but is that something that you're excited about, like they can get you the ball more in space?
I mean, I'm always excited, man. Whatever I got to do to help this team win football games, whether it's special teams, whether it's catching the ball out of the backfield, wherever they need me to be, I'm going to be there because I want to be there for my team and I want to win football games. That's the most.
Oh, sorry. How do you like lining up outside at receiver for a play versus going in the backfield?
I mean, I put that in our play calling hands. I know he's going to put us in the right position to make plays, so just being able to trust his play calling and to put us in the right position to make plays.
So you're talking on the sideline with Teddy. What's his impact been like since he's been there?
I mean, Teddy's, man, he's been great. I mean, you always just try to let guys get here and pretty much get comfortable with who they're going to talk to and things like that. But, yeah, just being able to know his knowledge of the game, just being able to talk to him back there to see what he see from a quarterback perspective. But, yeah, great guy, all-around guy, a guy that loves football. You see he's even a coach back in his hometown, giving back to the kids. And you always want somebody like that's willing to love the game and also give back to his community.
What did you see from Tez Johnson in his debut Saturday night?
I think he played pretty well. He got to stop thinking so much and just realize that this game that we always been playing our whole life. So I feel like once he just settled down and just realized that this is a game that we all play since we was kids, he'll be on the right track and do a great job.
How do you think the offense has come along so far throughout all of training camp?
I think we've been just trying different things, trying different schemes and things like that, but just being able to go out there in a preseason game and get a look and get a feel for real-life game situations. But I think we played pretty well, just getting out there with the guys before this week one and get to work.
Everyone talks about the similarities between Liam Cohen's offense and Josh Grizzard, but maybe what differences have you noticed with Grizz as a play caller?
I mean, every play caller is different, man. Like I always say, I'm gonna let Coach Grizzard do his thing, and I fully trust in his play calling. But I feel like every play caller is pretty different on how they want to call things. So me just being able to leave it all up to him, and I know he's gonna put the ball in the playmaker's hand.
Quick question, do you guys like the mustache?
It works.
You like it?
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
You and Baker talk about the mustache and rocking it for the season?
No, but I did it a couple days ago, so just going to roll with it for right now. Trying to look like him, I guess, because he's got a good mustache.
Just a strong mustache.
Mustache presence on this team. I mean,
Yeah. Obviously, like, mine's like blonde, so you can't really like see it as well, but, you know, what can you do?
Coach said that he knew you were a serious football player when you cut your hair. I don't know how you feel about that.
When I cut my hair, you know, I get a haircut maybe like 2 or 3 times a year. It's a very rare occasion, so it's either super long and curly or short, so, yeah.
how much are these 2 preseason games done to help you kind of make a case for things? First with all the catches in the first game and also some plays on teams.
Yeah, obviously the first game I felt like I had a really good game offensively, and then the second game, you know, I contributed on special teams with a couple tackles. Being able to show both sides of that, trying to help my case to make this 53-man roster.
What's that competition been like? Obviously, it's kind of got complicated with Chris still being out, with Jalen being hurt. But, you know, from 4 to 10 on the depth chart at receiver, just what that's done to keep all of you guys fighting against each other, working together.
Yeah, obviously we've had some injuries, and you never want to see that. And obviously, you know, prayers to those guys who are injured, and we want them to get healthy and get back to us quickly. But yeah, you know, we got a lot of depth in this room. And, you know, like Mike Evans said, you know, we got the best group in the NFL. So we got to live by that and abide by that. And, yeah, guys got to step up, and, you know, we just got to put the next guy up mentality. So
what's it been like working with Coach Grizzard and how he's operating the offense?
I love Josh. He's a fun presence to be around. Obviously, the offense will be kind of similar schematic-wise. We'll have different, you know, obviously calls for some things, but love Josh. Love been working with him. He's a smart guy. I'm excited to watch him call plays this year.
It seems like Baker has a lot of trust in all you guys, but you guys have played on a lot, together. So how's that built over the last couple of years with him?
Yeah, obviously my rookie year I was on practice squad, so I didn't get much of that work. But then last year stepping up, obviously building that connection with Baker, doing the things that I did, and just trying to be trying to be a guy that Baker can trust. Go out, do my job, catch the ball. So we built some good trust over the last year or two.
Now entering your third year in the league, how do you feel like you've grown the most as a player?
I think just consistency. I will say, like my rookie year, I don't think I was entirely ready to play in the NFL. I was still kind of developing because obviously I played tight end in college, so transitioning to NFL wide receiver, I guess, was a little bit different for me. Trying to work against outside cornerbacks and stuff like that. But yeah, just like being consistent, like working on my craft. I had a good offseason this past offseason, just working out. I would throw with Baker, about once or twice a week. So I was here prepping for the season.
What are maybe some underrated aspects of being a tight end in college?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
What are maybe some underrated aspects of being a tight end in college that have helped you develop as a wide receiver here in the NFL?
I think blocking for sure. They say block first before you get the rock. So that's kind of helped me a lot. I pride myself in my blocking, and I feel like it's because blocking D-ends and linebackers in college obviously helped me. I can block safeties and cornerbacks pretty easily. I feel like so. Definitely blocking for sure. Yeah.
And usually you see it the other way around, like wide receivers move and convert to tight ends. But just kind of getting some background, what led you to making that transition?
I mean, obviously at tight end, I was a little undersized in college. Those other tight ends in the FBS level, they're all 6'4", 6'5", 250. I was, 6'2", 205 at most in college. But yeah, just transitioning to the NFL, I knew I was going to be a receiver. My coach in college, he knew it too. So that's what we worked on a lot. My last couple of years was perfecting more of being a wide receiver than being a tight end. So
It's a different switch, obviously, going from quarterback to wide receiver, but Garrett Green's going through that right now. Have you guys talked about that?
Yeah, I love Garrett, man. He's awesome to be around. He's a fun guy, and I love watching him grow. And obviously, him being a quarterback and transitioning to an NFL wide receiver is, it's insane. But he's done a great job. He does his job, you know what I mean? He's a great playmaker, and I hope, we get to keep him around. So.
What's this week like for you? The last game and obviously some big decisions next week.
Yeah, just taking it one day at a time. Trying to string a couple of good practices together this week. Obviously, we got one more tomorrow, and then just go put my best foot forward on Saturday and try to make plays for this team. And ultimately, it's up to the coaches and the staff for them to decide who's going to make this team, and that's out of my control. But I can just control what I can control and do my best. So.
All right, thank you.
All good. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Keep the stash, man.
I will.